Hey gun people, I talked about in another video about creating a malfunction in a gun. If you go to my weapon retention video, I'll put a link in the video. I talk about grabbing the slide of a gun to prevent it from chambering and stop the slide from working. And again, we used to do this. I had all my guys do it. When you first hear about it, you're like, man, you're going to hold on to this gun and pull the trigger? I got gloves on because I'm going to do it a few times. It doesn't, these are pretty thin gloves. I mean, it's not like these are really thick gloves, but it's just, I just don't want to pinch my hand or tear my hand up just for this demonstration. But in a crisis, if you were trying to prevent yourself or cause a jam, you would want to grab this gun. And by grabbing the slide, you prevent it from working. So I talked about it. Somebody asked me a question about it, and I saw somebody posted something about it, and I went, you know what, I'll do a quick video on it, and I'm going to show you about 4 or 5 rounds on how to do it. So the gun's loaded. It's got 45 just regular ball ammo, and you can do this barehanded. I've done it several times. It doesn't burn your hand. It's the same thing. You can either grab it like this, or if you're fighting somebody and you come around, you grab it like this. Whatever you do, you're just wrapping this slide around so the round doesn't come back. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this like this, just with 2 fingers and my thumb, and then fire the round off. 2 fingers right here. I'm going to fire the round off. You're going to see it not eject the slide. It's just going to move a little bit here. So I might have been out of the picture there, but that's where the slide ended up coming back. So what it did is it prevented the slide from working. So now if I pull the trigger, there's not a round in the chamber. So somebody's going to have to remember, if they've been doing their failure drills, to tap and rack to get another round in there. Now there's another round in the chamber. I'll try to do it again because I think you were out of the picture there. Again, all we did is create a malfunction. Now, why would you do this? If you're wrestling or fighting for a gun and you can get the gun over here, you can actually reach in, pull that trigger, and fire that gun in area, and then you know you've created a jam. That will give you a second to abandon that guy's gun and go for your gun that you know is loaded. Or, if you're about to lose your gun, you may want to create this jam, fire this round. Now you know when the guy takes your gun, he's not going to be able to use it against you unless he knows to tap and rack or to do that. If you do this, fire the round, and then eject the mag, now he doesn't have anything. He's got to reload the gun completely. So if you're fighting and you know you're going to lose your gun or something, that's an option. Now, the other way, there's not a round in here, I don't think, because I didn't rack it. I'm going to pull the trigger, though. Okay, because I caused a malfunction. The other way to cause this jam is to stop the slide from coming from the rear, which is why you don't want to shoot a gun close to your body or in a jacket or something that will interfere with the slide, because it doesn't take a whole lot of pressure. This hurts a little bit more than this. You don't really feel. If you grab tight, you don't feel anything. This right here, because I'm concentrating all on the soft spot, it kind of hurts a little bit. But I'm going to put this right here, and all I'm going to do is prevent this slide from functioning. Kind of jams you a little bit, but again, I've done the same thing. I've stopped this slide from coming back, so now when I pull the trigger, it doesn't work. I've created a jam or malfunction of the gun intentionally for whatever the purpose. And I'll do it one more time with the 2 fingers. You can wrap around this way if you want to grab the slide this way on top of the gun and pull it. I've still stopped the slide from moving. It's just barely come out of battery, but it hasn't functioned, and I've created a malfunction. Again, you got to tap and rack. If I just use 2 fingers, I can do it with just 2 fingers and the thumb. Doesn't take a lot of power. I created the malfunction. Okay, just wanted to show that, give you an idea on kind of how to do it, what to do. If you do it one time, I mean, a lot of people are going to be like, oh yeah, you won't do that barehanded. I've done it a bunch of times barehanded. Like I said, I've done it several times here. I'm not going to do it just to show you. Put a set of gloves on, you're going to feel that you barely even feel it. All you're doing is restricting that slide from going back. Your slide is already locked into place anyway, so it has to come out of battery and unlock. So, I mean, it's not, everybody thinks, oh my God, that's an explosion, it's going to tear your hand up. It doesn't. You may get a little pinch from right here. You may get a little pinch right there from that movement when it goes back. That's about the only thing you're going to get. But if it's between saving your life and getting your gun out of battery, or making your gun so it can't be used against you, small price to play is a little pinch. So I thought I would do that. Hopefully the wind kicked up out here. Hopefully you can hear me. And we'll go ahead and we'll end that there.